What's up guys, Blade Angel here. So today we'll be playing some Project Cars 2, and if you saw the title of the video, yes, I'll be using a keyboard because I'm an idiot. No, it's actually because I do have an Xbox One controller, but I don't really use it because I'm too lazy to just use it, I guess, because I don't have a battery pack for it, so I have to actually recharge it. I mean, buy batteries for it, which is just really annoying. I mean, I should get around to buying a battery pack for it, but you know, I have other priorities like spending money on my real car. Having said that, we're gonna do alright. I am using a lot of oh my, 10 out of 10 physics, guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. But like, that's like every racing game in a nutshell. Like the first turn, especially like since playing GTA, that's like one of the first things I learned is the first turn is where everyone just like piles into each other. What in the world? Excuse me, just coming through. Okay, we're good. What place are we? We're in 18th. There we go. That's how you pass the crowd. But as you can see, we're using a Corvette C7R. I personally really like this car. I'm not driving. I'm driving without driving lines because I'm very confident in my ability to race. And by the way, I've not played a racing game. A racing sim since Gran Turismo 3. I don't count Forza Horizon 3 as a racing sim, but other than that, I've literally... It has been so long since I played a sim game, and obviously Gran Turismo 3 is a very outdated game, like it wasn't even 4. I never got to experience the awesomeness of 4, because in my opinion, Gran Turismo 3 was one of the more lackluster titles. So that was the last racing sim I played, so as you can see, I'm very rusty. So I'm using a keyboard, which in itself is already screwing me over, so I am using some driving assist. I have traction control set to low. Because the thing with using a keyboard is the throttle is 100% or 0%. That's it. It's all or nothing. There's no in between. And what's even worse is I have a mechanical keyboard, so it's not like I would say a traditional keyboard might actually be better for racing games because they have multiple levels of sensitivity. You know, you can press them down hard or you can press them lightly. But with like a mechanical gaming keyboard, no matter how lightly you press, it basically presses the key all the way, because that's the point. I mean, they're designed for games like World of Warcraft or League of Legends or something, where you want to hit the key presses as fast as possible, so they don't need to have multiple levels of sensitivity. But in a racing game, it kind of screws you over. And honestly, the CPUs right now are driving way dumber than I am, which is pretty impressive. I'd consider that a feat, considering I have them set about medium midway through the bar. And they're pretty dumb, not gonna lie. They're running into each other a lot. To be fair, there's 31 cars. 32 including myself. And other than that, oh my gosh, I just called them CPUs. See, that's how you know I've been playing since Gran Turismo 3, because like they're not called CPUs anymore. Like no game calls them that. They're called AI, and I've already gone through this discussion. But as you can see, I'm not that impressed with the graphics. So because I'm playing for keyboard, that obviously implies I'm playing on PC. And I have everything maxed out, so everything's set to ultra. And I wouldn't say they're ugly. They're definitely not ugly, but I wouldn't say they're astounding either. They're most certainly not like... They're not impressive, and that's definitely like a problem. Like one of my favorite graphics ever would be from a game like Drive Club. And that's mostly just because the saturation is boosted to high hell. Like Drive Club's graphics, in my opinion, for a 2014 game, it was great, but for like, a lot of people overhyped its graphics. Like, some people to this day still think it's the most beautiful graphic race game. I don't think so. Like I said, whenever games have their saturation boosted, it kind of fools people into thinking that, and yeah, I can see that. Anyways, a lot of guys are probably wondering, Bladed, why didn't you buy Forza Motorsport 7? Well, you see, the thing was, I was gonna buy Forza Motorsport 7, but then when I went to go check it out in the Windows Store, it had a oh shoot, I'm driving horribly right now. It had a 2-star rating. And I was like, whoa, you know, at first I thought it was like a virus or something. I was like, whoa, like this is a fake one, you know, this is not the actual Forza Motorsport 7 in the Windows Store. Because, you know, there's a lot of fake apps that try to mimic the real apps. But then soon enough I realized that no, it's the actual Forza Motorsport 7, like officially from Microsoft, and it has a 2-star rating. And all the reviews just said, you know, you couldn't, I don't know much of the details about it because I've never played it, but it sounds like microtransactions have ruined the game, and went, oh, this guy's aggressive. But it sounds like microtransactions ruined the game, and when I watched some videos and reviews about it, that more or less they were saying the same thing. And what really bothered me is apparently the progression system in that game is just very RNG based, so very random, very loot boxy. I don't like that because the whole reason I wanted to play a sim game was to jokingly drive my car, aka the Mustang GT, so my car in real life in the game. and the Mustang GTs featured in Forza 7 and also in Project Cars 2. So it came down to, should I buy Project Cars 2 or should I buy Forza Motorsport 7? And after realizing that Forza Motorsport 7 was RNG based, I was like, that's like, you know, that just sounds not fun at all. So, or loot box based, I don't know the term for it. Either way, it didn't sound like it was a normal racing progression system, which that's a complete turn off for me, by the way, because I know loot boxes could be really addicting, and I know some people like it, but I don't think it belongs in a racing game, because the whole point of a racing game is to like buy a car that you love and then, you know, tune it the way you want. Not like, that's why I quit Asphalt, because Asphalt became way too blueprint based, and if you play Asphalt, you know what I'm talking about, blueprints. Basically, you'd have to collect cards to build cars, and you have to collect cars to upgrade cars, and it just really ruined the game. And you know, for an arcade game though, it made a little more sense, but for something like Forza, I was just like, no. So like I said, I haven't really played the game, but based on everything I've heard, I'm not going to purchase the game. I mean, I'm going to save myself that money, because I need that money for, you know, saving for car parts in real life. I mean, come on. Hence the reason I'm also using a keyboard. Life is great, right? But I would say I'm doing alright right now. I'm in 5th place. I'm probably not going to win, but other than that, so far I enjoy this game. I have not played much, and I would say I'm decently rusty from racing sim games, but I would say a lot of my knowledge from just playing other racing games has carried over. Like, as long as I follow racing lines, I'm not going to completely derp out. But, oh, we need a break here, otherwise our car is going to go grow wings. Not that doing, like, wheelies are awesome. Like, I love doing wheelies, but in this game, this car is, like, the physics are kind of, they're derpy, but I do appreciate the physics to an extent. It doesn't feel like the cars are made of plastic like they are in Grid. Like, I swear, if you look at a car funny in Grid, it explodes into a million pieces. But it does feel like, and in Gran Turismo, the cars also feel like they're made of plastic, but in a, like, a bad way. Like, not plastic, I guess it feels like the cars are driving bricks. Because, obviously in the ones I've played, like in the older Gran Turismos, I'm sure it's... Oh, wow, I can't believe it. I own Gran Turismo 5. Just kidding, guys. Gran Turismo 3 was not the last sim game I played. But I didn't play Gran Turismo 5 that much, so I guess it doesn't count. But I do remember the physics in that game being very, like, brick. You know, you hit another car, it doesn't really feel like anything happened. And if you hit a wall, it doesn't really feel like anything happened. Whereas, like, I would say Project Cars is, like, it's okay in that department. Nothing too over the top, and nothing too useless. Like, it's definitely punishing still. Honestly, the most exciting game for me right now that I'm waiting on is Need for Speed Payback, I believe is what it's called. The newest Need for Speed game that's about to come out, and it's an open world game. It sounds exciting, because right now, in my opinion, like, I've only played one Forza game my whole life, which was Forza Horizon 3. You know, for someone who's never played a Forza game before, because I know, like, if you buy Forza's yearly entries, you get worn out on them. But, like, for someone like me who's literally never played a Forza game before, and when I played Forza Horizon 3, it was breathtaking. It was... Oh, I passed that guy last second, I think. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I did. I got 3rd. Sweet. But Forza Horizon 3 was gorgeous. It was literally one of the best games I've ever played. And to hear Forza Motorsport 7, because I was going to buy it anyways, because it's like, you know, I've never even played Forza 6, so what's there to miss out on? And apparently it seems like it's just not worth it. And that kind of sucks for me, but hey, you know, this game seems cool, so I'm definitely going to make more videos about it. Other than that, yep, that's all I really have. Make sure to like this video, blah, 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 yada, yada, you get the point. Sorry for not uploading in a while. Other than that, I will try to upload more regularly on this channel, but a lot of things are happening in real life right now. And I do want to, obviously, you know, I take care of my main channel first before I take care of this channel. And other than that, thanks for watching anyways. Blade Angel out.